Hey everybody, how's it going? So today I'd like to talk about something that's going on with Samsung at a very interesting time, because this is happening at the exact same time, seemingly, that they are starting partnerships with larger franchise-like business or chain-like stores in the repair industry. So, you have your chain and franchise-like stores like the CPRs, the U-Break iFix, the Batteries Plus. These businesses are more and more so gobbling up the independent repair shop landscape recently, particularly with CPR. You'll notice that a lot of your old mom and pop looking stores are now CPRs. I've not been extremely excited or happy about this, or this general consolidation towards the more generic companies in our business. And this is something I notice more and more with some of the limitations that have been coming up with some Samsung phones recently. So if you take a look over here, this is a video from someone that I will link to below. It says Samsung modifications after screen replacement. Finger scanning will not be able to work. What he's referring to is that the fingerprint scanner won't work on some of the Samsungs when you replace the screen. Now, to be clear, in the A50 and A70 and some of the other phones, the fingerprint scanner is not the actual screen itself. It's a part that goes behind the screen. So there's a frame and a back foil that has a small hole for it to go into. I don't open the A50 or the A70. I haven't opened a Samsung phone in a long time. So if Ricky wants to give a description of how this works in the comments down below, I'll happily pin his comment with more detail.
So here's a new service pack screen. You can see it's got adhesive on it. If I just grab, this is the old one. You can see it's got a gap that goes straight through the OLED to the other side, and this little baby is the fingerprint sensor. So that would go in there like that.
Long story short, the way this works is the fingerprint sensor is not in the actual screen. It's a separate part altogether. However, when you replace the screen on the phone now, the fingerprint sensor stops working even though it's a separate part. This means that they are serializing the screen. So they have a way to tell when you replace the screen and now disable functionality. Sound familiar? This is something that is weird because it's happening at the exact same time that certain companies that have these large franchises or chain repair stores are bragging that they have new exclusive partnerships with Samsung. I am really sorry that I was not smart enough to save this video and download it so that I could replay it for you when it was initially emailed to me. Unfortunately, I didn't. It here is from Batteries Plus, one of the if you have a repair shop and you've ever had someone bring you a phone in pieces saying it doesn't work after I took it to Batteries Plus, you know what we think of them here on this channel. They're not exactly the best here. But they had a video. The secret is out. That is unfortunately now private. If anybody has a saved copy, I would highly appreciate if you send it to me so I could publish it. Where they're talking about their new partnership with Samsung. How they have this one of the first companies to have this new great partnership to be able to repair all the devices in this special way. And they have the machinery and the calibration tools and this, that, and the other. I don't remember all the exact verbiage because the video is taken down and I watched it a day or two ago. But they're bragging about the fact that they have access to these tools and they have this great partnership with Samsung. And at the same time that that's happening, the new software in the Samsung phones is making it so that if you replace the screen, the fingerprint sensor will stop working. And of course, they don't tell you that. Ricky says we had a couple of repairs where they worked fine. Then we updated the software because we're nice like that, and the fingerprint method stopped working and we had to replace the whole unit. So this is a case where, again, when you update the software, it doesn't tell you, oh, by the way, it looks like your screen doesn't match your old screen, and if you do this, your fingerprint sensor will stop working. Do you want to move forward? No, it just removes the functionality. I know, I can hear you from 1,000 miles away. Lewis, you idiot. This is about security. The fingerprint sensor allows you to get into your banking application and your financial applications and log into your phone and get all your data. This is important for security, which is precisely why you're totally able to log into the phone using any Tom, Dick, or Harry screen you found on eBay before you do the software update. Of course they would sell the product for 3 or 6 or 9 months that could be used with anybody else's screen, but that only becomes secure when you do the software update because they care about security. That's a great way to model secure transmission. Can you imagine what this is like for all of those repair shops that swapped out screens not knowing this? Their customers are going to update to the latest version of the software in their phone and go, why is my fingerprint sensor not working anymore? And then Samsung's going to say, oh, I guess you went to some incompetent independent repair shop. So the customer's going to go back to the independent repair shop, ask them why it's not working, and, can you calibrate this for me? And the repair shop is going to be stuck holding their dick because they don't have access to the tool that's required to calibrate the screen because Samsung probably won't sell it to them. Sound familiar? And the sad thing about this is my friend here actually does have one of these tools that that they're bragging about in the Batteries Plus video. They're showing you this tool in the video. It's called a Samsung Octa tool. It's about $2,000 plus shipping, but supposedly if you are one of the authorized centers, you get it for free. Ricky asked about a replacement bottom heater for his Octa, the same one that they're showing in that video. His supplier said, I'll ask again on those parts. My supplier said it's all on standstill at the moment. I repeat, my supplier said it's all on standstill at the moment. Why is that? Are you only planning to sell this tool to now these new authorized certified repair shops in these chain stores and not anybody else? Sound familiar? As time goes on, I feel less like a right to repair advocate that's actually getting anything done and more like someone that's just simply documenting the demise of independent repair as it occurs in real time. And that does make me really sad. I love this industry. This industry allows people that were poor, broke, bankrupt, destitute, had a criminal record, didn't have the best path in life or whatever, to learn something new and then with a fairly low barrier to entry, start doing excellent work and saving customers money where the manufacturer wasn't saving customers money and fixing their devices. And that is going away. And the path that I took to success is disappearing with each passing day. And it makes me sad. The entire thing that I've enjoyed doing with this channel is being able to put up videos that show people how to get into the business, how to do the work that we do, and, just giving them a little framework for success. And it really is kind of sad thinking that framework may soon be useless as the industry just keeps taking this slow walk into oblivion where you're probably stuck going to the manufacturer or the people that they tell you that you're allowed to go to fix a device that you own. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. Clinton, I really have to do a video. You can't keep hitting the microphone. They're going to hear that. Clinton? Clinton?
You should record and put it as a blooper.
Clinton? Clinton? Clinton, I have a video to do. Okay. Hey everybody, how's it going? So today I'd like to talk about